So you're driven with big dreams. You want to be successful and ultimately you want to live the life you've always imagined. But there's a catch. You're stuck in a cycle of laziness. You know exactly what you should be doing, yet you don't take action, leading to feelings of guilt. Deep down, you know you're capable of so much more. This guilt builds up over days, weeks, and months until it becomes accepted as part of your reality. Then, the new year rolls around, and with it, the same goals from the previous year. You start off strong, motivated, and perhaps a little deluded, but before you know it, procrastination creeps in like that one relative who always shows up uninvited. The procrastination snowballs into a daily cycle of laziness, and eventually you label yourself as lazy. So how do you break free from this cycle and defeat procrastination? There are tons of videos out there offering advice on how to stop procrastinating, but most of them just address the surface-level symptoms, like deleting social media or removing distractions. While those steps can help in the short term, they fail to tackle the root cause behind procrastination: inertia. Inertia, as defined in physics, is the tendency for objects at rest to stay at rest, and objects in motion to stay in motion unless acted upon by an outside force. This same principle applies to tasks. Getting started on any project, no matter how small, requires an initial push to overcome the inertia of the task. The problem is, we often make that first push seem so big and difficult in our minds that we avoid the task entirely. Instead, we distract ourselves with instant gratification activities that give us a dopamine rush but don't contribute to our goals. To break procrastination, we need to overcome inertia. There are two powerful ways to do this. First, make it as easy as possible to get started. Reduce the stakes and take the smallest step forward. For example, instead of telling yourself, "I need to finish my 5,000-word essay," which sounds daunting, tell yourself, "I'm just going to write 50 words." Suddenly, the inertia feels much less intimidating, and starting becomes much easier. Second, use the 2-minute rule. If you don't feel like doing the work, commit to doing it for just 2 minutes. If you don't want to clean your room, tell yourself, "I'll clean for just 2 minutes while I listen to a song." You'll often find that you end up doing more than you expected, either cleaning for longer than 2 minutes or writing more than just 50 words. This is because once you get started, you build momentum. And as the saying goes, an object in motion stays in motion. At first, it feels like pushing a ball uphill, but once you get past that initial resistance, it's all downhill from there. In other words, reduce the stakes and commit to just 2 minutes. You can apply these strategies to any area of your life, whether that's working out, building a side hustle, maintaining relationships, or anything else. As Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "You don't have to see the whole staircase. Just take the first step." For more motivational content, be sure to follow No Handouts, Just Work, and stay inspired on your journey to success.